I'm Sindura,
Omar,
Michael,
Justin,
and Noah.
and you might be confused about why we're wearing this, but the very sad reality is that in a few years, most of the DFW area will have to be wearing this, unless Exxon does something about it. Climate change is a very real problem in our world. The planet is deteriorating, and animals and people alike are dying. And because of this, I would like you all to take a moment to think about how many cities are in the United States of America. Have y'all thought about it? Now think about number 18. Why is this significant? Dallas is ranked number 18 in the most polluted cities in America. And this means that not only does our environment not look very nice, but it also means health risks are introduced to everyone who lives in the DFW area. Child development issues as well as respiratory issues are being faced by so many people in the DFW area. And here we have a picture of a rural resident living with clean air versus one living with polluted air. So you can see how much this affects our daily lives, even if we don't notice it every day. So Exxon will be partnering up with the Texas Trees Foundation to combat this issue and help Dallas become green again. We are planting 6,000 cedar elm trees annually, and I will let the rest of my teammates tell you how we plan on doing this.
thank you. So our proposal is that we partner up with the Texas Trees Foundation. They are a nonprofit organization that has a couple of really interesting active projects. Here they have Cool Schools, the Dallas Urban Forest Master Plan, Neighborhoods, and the Southwestern Medical District Streetscape. What these are essentially is the Texas Trees Foundation goes out to these areas and they plant trees, mainly to raise value of the surrounding area and also combat heat pollution. Here we go. Our proposal is to partner up with them and provide the necessary tools and trees and manpower. 12,000 Exxon employees will be taking buses every weekday in April to head out to any one of these ongoing projects. This will help ExxonMobil to engage with the community and raise the tree canopy in Dallas. Next, we'll have Omar talking about the plan for our project.
Actually, we're going to have Michael talk about our personnel requirements. So as he mentioned, there are over 12,000 ExxonMobil employees right here in Irving, Texas. And when you think about it, that's really all the manpower you need in terms of digging up the soil, putting the trees in, getting them watered, and getting them started off to start growing. And with the Texas Trees Foundation, they already have all the knowledge we'll need in terms of where you can plant these trees, what they need to do, who you need to contact in terms of making sure there's no utilities, water lines, power lines, anything like that in the way. And in order to encourage our employees to come out and work together, managers will talk to their team and encourage them to come together, work on these projects to build their team bonds, improve their community, and just make a difference. Now I know you're thinking, how much difference can all these people really make? Well, as we stated, the first year we only want to plant 6,000 trees, but moving forward and with higher participation, we can actually get to upwards of 50,000 trees per year planted in the DFW area. And now to talk about our plan to move that here is Omar.
Just kidding, nobody knows speaking. Whole switch of this entire time. So I actually handle finances of this project. So first we're gonna start with the trees. So one cedar elm tree costs $125, which includes transportation of the tree to the work site. So we have a total of $750,000 for 6,000 trees at $125 per tree. That is one tree per worker that we'll be having out there. Next we have the spades, shovels, and rakes, and we're getting all these from Home Depot. So the spade itself will be a total cost of $31,280 with a total of 3,000 units. So that'll be one spade per group of 2 employees at a total cost of, at a unit cost of $31.28. Next we'll be having the shovels, which will cost a total of $20,940, and once again we'll be having 3,000 total units, so one per every 2 employees. Those will cost $6,098 per unit. Next we have the rake at a total cost of $59,540, and that'll be once again 3,000 total units, one per every 2 employees. and that'll be a total cost of $19.98 per unit. So the total cost for supplies will be $924,720. Go. Next, we need transportation for our employees to the worksite itself. So we'll be going through Premier Transportation, and we'll need a total of 22 buses per day to take all of our employees to and from the job site. And they'll be costing a total of $750 per bus, coming out to a total cost of $76,125. So the total cost we're looking at between supplies as well as transportation is $1,845. Now we'll be talking about the plan.
So the plan, so the Texas Stream Foundation, they already have authorization in the DFW area, so they'll actually be helping us go through the legal process of having our team out in the field. We'll also, our Exxon employees will have an opportunity to go anytime in April through these projects. We'll be sending multiple groups out, and with full pay. So it's like they're already in the office that day. And these projects will also be recorded as one of their team building exercises by their manager. So actually we'll be having one Texas Tree Foundation to 68 Exxon employees to make on the bus and in the field to make sure that everything runs smoothly. On the charter bus, so we'll actually be having a Texas Tree Foundation employee go through an educational presentation of what to expect on the field, a step-by-step process of how to plant a tree, and also the legal requirements set by the city to plant a tree. This chart right here represents the amount of soil you need for a specific tree and how deep it's supposed to be. This chart will be one of the things that the Texas Tree Foundation volunteer will be running through during the presentation. And now I'll be handing it off to Noah. No, Justin. It's fun. So here we have the project timeline. We're starting in April of next year, so that'll be 2020. We hope to have planted at least 15,000 trees by the end of the year. Moving forward, we're going to measure our progress after the 4-year mark. We hope to have had 75,000 trees planted by this time. This is, again, every April we're doing this project. I believe it's every Wednesday in April. From there on, we're going to launch the program nationally. That's depending on how well the project does in the first 5 years. After we launch it nationally, each ExxonMobil branch will be tasked with finding their own local nonprofit organization to pair up with. And in 2030, we're going to be launching the program internationally, which means across the world, ExxonMobil branches will be planting trees and engaging with their community to hopefully make the world a little bit greener. Thank you for listening.